And good evening. It is Tuesday. We are back from our fun-filled trip to Charleston, South Carolina for the Southeast Punk Flea Market down there. To the Omar Shrine. I know I said Alley Shrine last time, but that's the Savannah one. We were at the Omar Shrine. So how's everybody doing? So let me just fix this real quick. I am Dr. Mike. Hi, good to see you. From www.drmikesemporium.com. Dr. Mike's Emporium, Dr. Mike's Shaving Emporium. We get called a lot of stuff. So we are also on Instagram. There's Instagram, Dr. Mike's Emporium. How about that? Awesome. Okay, so there we go. Hey, Andrew, good to see you. We are going to use tonight the big 26 millimeter Noble Otter synthetic badger brush with the red bowl here. And we are using, I think it's some almond. Oh, poor thing. Night, Johnny. So this is probably almond from Sterling, but I just was going to check. Yeah, don't worry, no problem. So you can see how fast this big brush lathers, right? It gets really covers area quick. So little weekend feedback. Hey, Kat, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's see. We got down to Charleston Friday in time to visit, like, you happen to notice we kind of dig the whole World War II vibe. And they have the Yorktown there, but we had been seeing the Yorktown recently. Hey, Matt. And so we went to the USS Laffey, I believe is the name. It's a destroyer. And it sits right next to the Yorktown. So we had a chance. And what they've done in order to make the small ship as entertaining as the big ship, they've added all kinds of interactive experiences. So, you got a chance to start the generators in the engine room, and we got to sit in on a 1980s anti-sub. So, hey, there we go. Anti-sub warfare kind of radar sonar thing. It was kind of cool. And just all kinds of history with that ship. So, hey, ready? And then we got checked into the hotel. That was a fun weekend. So, Rockwell 2C, here we go. And so, let's show you. Friday night, we were basically just getting ready for the Saturday morning setup. And on Saturday, we set up really well. We got set up quick. And we debuted sort of some new display pieces. There you go. And so that's working really well. We've got some certainly more to come in regards to the display. Just working on how the table in the booth will look. And then, Friday night, there apparently was a young child in that room next door that was really letting their voice and their stomping to be heard. So that was not pleasant. But Saturday got all set up, and then we had a full day of sales, and we got to see our friend Tim Showers. Hey, Tim. And we got to see all kinds of fun. We were seated, or our booth was next to Pale Girl Art. I think that's what her title is. Taylor is her name. Really great art. Really fun stuff. And just a hoot of a neighbor. So we really enjoyed meeting her. Saturday night, we went to, I believe we went to a restaurant called Tavern and Table. And, we looked around for a few places. Kate wants her shrimp, of course, because that's what she's all about when you go near the beach. Me, I'm allergic to shellfish, so I can't help it. I can't have it. But we'll make sure that she gets her shrimp. All right? Those shrimpy delights, we like to call it. So, we have a fun time when we go out because we tend to go right to the bar and sit at the bar because we found that usually you can get a table or you can get seated real quickly or you get served real quickly. Two, if you're making friends with the bartender, you have somebody to talk to, you meet new people, they can recommend all kinds of stuff. So that turned out to be wonderful. Kay got her shrimp. I got a cheese plate, which was about this big. It was huge, and it was very, very reasonably priced. It was brie and like cracked mustard and like apple cinnamon, jam and strawberries and Parmesan, like big chunks of Parmesan, and then blue cheese, which was really good, and little pickles, and then really some nice warm bread. So for like 14, 15 bucks, that's a dinner, and that counts. So just great. So got dealt with that. And back to the hotel. I think Friday night was the tavern and table. Saturday was the complete foods buffet bar. That was what we did. Friday was tavern and table. There we go. See, I got that straight now. But Saturday night, that kid was just going to town again from like 8 o'clock until 11 or 12. And the funny part was, we didn't have to do anything about it because some lady in the hall across the way from them ripped open her door, yelled, "Stop it," and slammed her door. And I think it kind of startled everyone. But if you got a kid and you're in a hotel, you got to keep control of that. That's kind of crazy tough, right? Right. We got to be cognizant of our neighbors. There's a big word for you. Cognizant, not neighbors. Neighbors is an okay word. Anywho. So Sunday, we checked out of the hotel. And cruised down to the Southeast Punk Flea Market and finished that up and drove home to Atlanta in the evening. Coming into Atlanta, about 25 miles away, we look over and we see a humongous black cloud hanging over Atlanta. And the lightning, it was a huge electrical storm. And apparently, it was sitting right on top of my house. And it knocked out the power in our neighborhood. And it tripped the main breaker in the house. So I didn't have power for a while. I didn't have power until like 12:30. So the house had been kind of like sitting here with no power for about 3 hours. So that's kind of a weird thing to run into, right? You come home after a long weekend and that's something to deal with. All right. So, but we're all good. Everything's fine. The rabbits are fine. The cat's fine. House is fine. I'm fine. So all is well. So moving forward, in an effort to keep our name moving around. Oh yeah. And to try new places and new things. We have just been accepted to a convention called Imaginarium. It's in Louisville, Kentucky. And it's next weekend. And it is, I think, a literary / fantasy convention, like all multi-genre. So I met the organizers, and that's Stephen and Holly at Hypericon. I met them at Hypericon years ago. Let me rinse this soap off. Okay. And they had mentioned that they were getting ready, they were putting on a convention, and that they would love to have me there, but we never got a chance to go up there until this year. We thought, what the heck, let's give it a try. Okay, so there we go. Skin is nice and smooth, feels good, smells good, but we need one more thing. We need to put a little aftershave. And I'm going to use this Clubman Virgin Island Bay Rum. I think it'll go well with the almond fragrance. Find a good bourbon. Yeah, we sure will. But I will give you more information about Imaginarium next week. But, oh yeah, this does work well. This is also the bottle that if you're not careful, like if you gently squeeze it, it can splash up on you, as someone found out, Miss Ksenia found out by shooting it through her nose. Oops. So that's how you smell it really well. All right. So that is the weekend review. That is a Tuesday shave. And other than that, it's really good to see everybody. And we will have more news that's fit to print or fit to talk about. See, I'm having to move my little, there we go. Yeah, there we go. But hopefully everybody will have a great week, and then we'll have a good weekend, and then we'll be off on the road again. But you folks have a wonderful rest of the week. We'll see you Thursday at 9 p.m. And, you know, it's just one of those things to take care of yourself, right? This is a great way to do it. It's really good to kind of connect back with your friends and make sure to talk to folks. Important to do. And if you're going to shave, you know you are. And if you're going to beard, see, Charles, our Surgeon General, got my beard looking good. No, you want to. Shave dapper, beard dapper, be your dapper best. We will see you Thursday at 9, all things considered. So you take care, and we will see you soon. Goodbye. There we go.